What's up, guys? So I have one last process before the first event, and it's just to change the oil on the Miata, the transmission fluid and the differential fluid. So you know how you do that? You just get a new car. I'm just kidding about the new car. Or am I? Maybe. We'll find out. So I just took out the transmission fill plug and the drain plug, and it actually looked pretty clean. It all drained into the pan, obviously, so I can't really show you, but I did have an issue taking out the fill plug, but I made sure I did that first before you do the drain. The drain is right there, and then the fill is on the side of the transmission. Let me see if I can get it with the camera. It's really hard. No, it's on the side over there somewhere. So now that I emptied out all the fluid, I'm just gonna torque down that the drain plug to 43 pounds, and then I'll get to filling. I just put one bottle in, and I'm using this hand pump to make it a lot easier to put it in the fill hole. And obviously, I went through this in the last video. I'm using Redline MT90 for the trans, and then I'm using Redline 7590 for the differential, Rotella T6 for the motor, and a Bosch filter. So obviously when I'm gonna go do the motor, I'm gonna remove the oil cap so it'll drain a little quicker. Actually, see in there, it doesn't look too bad at all. Yeah. And the drain plug is on the other side of the oil pan. I did run the car a little bit too, so it I guess loosened up all the oil, or made it a little more thin, I guess you'd say. I actually managed to loosen the oil filter with my beastly ass hands. So I got a new filter. I'm gonna lube up the little gasket, maybe a little bit more. A little bit more, maybe a little bit more. I'm gonna clean up all the shit from where the oil filter dropped all the oil, and then put in the drain plug nice and tight, and put in the new oil. Yeah, somehow I was able to loosen this shit with my hand. It's in here. So now I'm done with that. I'm gonna put some oil in. I'm gonna run a little bit and then add a little bit more oil, see where it's at, and then we should be done with that. And then we'll go towards the back of the car and do the differential, and then we should be done for the day. We're ready for the first event. All right, first of all, let's talk about two things. I have an emergency. I lost the 10mm fucking socket. Now, for whoever doesn't know, 10mm sockets are used for literally everything, and they're always lost. I don't know what happened to it. Number two, I don't have a funnel, so I'm gonna use a cone. I'm gonna cut out the bottom, and bam, makeshift funnel. Make sure there's no leaks. Sounds good. Sounds healthy. don't know if that's a bubble or a piece of metal. I hope it's not a piece of metal. I'll check it out. Actually, it wasn't too bad. I just cleaned it off. I gotta clean it a little bit more. But, yeah, that's just a magnet and then the little pieces. But that's normal wear, I feel. So now I'm going to take my 7590 and I'm going to pump it into the fill hole of the differential. Thanks guys for watching the video. This is the last thing I had to do before the first event of the season. So stay tuned, make sure you subscribe. I'll be covering the whole event April 1st, along with my driving, Paul's driving, and a couple other friends. So stay tuned.